Hi buddy, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 151, and the first episode with in-game sound, well hopefully, if I've done everything right, for the last couple of weeks, because yeah, we managed to somehow... Oh, Creeper is still there. I've got no... He's got to be like underground somewhere. Oh well. He's a little wander around, but yeah, that's fine. We don't worry about that. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the last couple of weeks we've had an issue with the sound, and of course one of the drawbacks to recording everything in advance is that can I get away with that? I can, I think. Is that the right? We'll do that. Is that the any errors or any problems that you have are compounded, shall we say, because you can't go and undo them. So we left this where we've got the light oil and the heavy oil, and we're not sure what we're going to do with that. So right now I am not even going to do anything with it because I asked you guys what we do with it. So I'm going to plop this down just out of the way here. Bang, there we go. It can just live there for now. Doesn't hurt, and it kind of looks appropriate. And I'm going to So what I was thinking is that from here we were going to go and maybe just get the oil derrick. I mean, so I don't know who Derek is and why he got a thing from an oil, from a hoofer named after him, an oil rig, but clearly he was somewhat important enough to have that kind of thing. Right, what I would like to do here is a little bit of this, and then we're just gonna give this that kind of oil rig feeling that, you know, we want to have here. It's going to be nothing as big or as impressive as the rig we did in oh, what the hell was the mod pack? FTB Infinity, wasn't it? 3. I think that is probably enough, and then we can go 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, that will work probably. As I say, it's nowhere near as big or as comprehensive, ouch, as what we had previously, and something has cocked up here. What has gone wrong? 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. The one of these is this side. Damn you. Damn you. Of course it had to be this one, didn't it, that we'd screwed up, not the other way around. So what we need to do is get this done and corrected, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, I think that will do the trick. Yeah, we can do that. If we're very careful, we can climb these. They're not the easiest of things to navigate, but there we go. We have a very big oil thing going on there. We'll get some more stuff of this. We'll definitely do some more work over here, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now the other thing we need to do, there's quite a few bits of housekeeping I want to do, and there's a few bits of testing I've been meaning to do, and this probably is highly foolish, but yeah, we've got some tests I would like to have a bash at, which could be somewhat dangerous. Smooth andesite, we can, yeah, of course. Why is, it's grass. Duh. Okay. I want to put this somewhere, and it's from Railcraft, so we don't really have... You can go in there. That's Railcraft as well. Okay. We also need to eat, and we need to go and do the housekeeping, which is going to be taking up the quarry and repositioning it, because we've had nothing new coming from the limonite. That's kind of gone now. So that's going to involve a quick jetpack journey over somewhere. There's spawn. Here we go. Here. I'm very tempted to then go for this cinnabar, because redstone is, you know, fairly rare. There's no real desperate... some surface magnetite there, which we could potentially... If I can find it, I've just lost the damn stuff now. Where was that? Here we go. There. So that would be more iron still, but again, we don't desperately need it. So from after the cinnabar, I'm not entirely sure what to go for, whether we go for more copper or we look for some, you know, other material. I mean, what would be actually interesting would be, we had over, where was it? I've lost myself. It was over here, wasn't it, I think? Was it? No. Hang on, got to find it. Kaolinite. Kimberlite. So that was where we had the diamonds. And for some reason I put diamonds there, which might be interesting to have a look at. But yeah, we are approaching the point where nothing is particularly challenging. So with that in mind, let's go move this jetpack, this quarry, and we'll let me just double check my food situation. We're okay. We are okay, and we'll be back with you momentarily. Alright, well here we are. We have a definite hole in the ground. There's still gold left. I am not worried about that. What I am worried about is we'll get this on and turn it on, because what we don't want to do is lose any of the vital components that make up this delicate little you know, device. Not worried about those, but we will grab these. We should do it the proper way, shouldn't we? Just keep everybody happy. Now if we can just turn down this right. There we go. I don't like leaving blocks in the air. And the cinnabar is over here. I'm flying with all the grace and finesse of a brick. I do realise this. Okay, now this is the cinnabar. So obviously we need to think about how we want... Don't you look at me funny, sheep. We need to take it out from here, but the question is, how big a space do we want? And I suppose what we should start off by doing is bringing down a tree and getting some framing materials. Cinnabar's an odd one because it spreads out quite a lot, so we'll maybe, I don't know what kind of size we're going to need to do. Maybe we'll take where is it? Spruce. Maybe we'll come from above here, which is going to be about, I think that's the highest. Let's go around, have a look. Yeah, I think we can safely say that that this is about as high as we need to be. So the question is now, how far out do we go? And I'm tempted to do maybe a little bit further this way. Yeah, definitely further this way. I can see there's more cinnabar there. Maybe we'll come out about there, then we'll come across here. Maybe go from here to, well, let's see, all the way across to here. A little bit further. So there to there, and then if we get our saw, because again, let's do it properly, have everybody happy, because I'm using the correct tool for the correct job. Right, now what we do need is the, thank you, cool. That was definitely different. Okay, and we'll again, we'll correct tool it, get this laid out. What's that? Oh, it's bauxite. Yeah, we don't need bauxite. We've got more aluminium than we need, when we ever need. To there, and then what we'll do is we'll get, I don't know, come out this way. And again, I'm not entirely sure how big this vein is going to be, but we'll assume it's going to be reasonable and kind of come out maybe, because I can see there's some there, look. So we may actually need to reposition again like we did with the last quarry, and but I think that should be sufficient. And then we'll place this down and get everything in. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I explained, I was trying to remember all the various things I wanted to do. The audio issue I had is entirely due to OBS updated, and I didn't notice that the game audio had stopped recording because, well, I just didn't. It's that simple. Yeah. So the game audio had stopped, and consequently, I did put that on, didn't I? Thank you. And but the actual meter in OBS was still, there we go, all three, we're still showing it as being working. So consequently, as far as I was concerned, it was working. I need to just double check my chunk borders. Everything is on this side, so we need to, well, what we need to do, I think, then, is do here, and then we'll take the item across from there. That is going to be on extract, always active. That is going to be on insert. We'll place this here, and we'll place that there. So what we're going to get from this one, of course, is a whole load of quartz that we don't want. The reason being is because of that strange glitch that this does. I don't know why it does it. I think anybody knows why it does it. We should probably let this build, and then it's going to do its thing, and we should start getting, oh, there's cinnabar as well. Not cinnabar, amber. So with a bit of luck, we'll get lots and lots of redstone. Yeah. Beyond that, we're good. Let me leave this running. I'm going to head back. Well, I'm going to sleep and then head back actually, but and then we'll do something else. Flying in the early morning fog is quite disconcerting, but pretty at the same time. Yeah, I forgot to mention, so the OBS was the reason that the audio had stopped recording. I don't know what had gone wrong with it. As I say, it looked like it was working fine. It's only when you actually went back and stripped out the audio, the main game audio track, that you realised it was dead. Because if you listened to it, it actually had audio in it, because it was picking up my microphone position is such that it's close enough to my headphones that it can pick up the sounds from my headphones. So I could hear very faint game audio when I was playing it back, which was bizarre as hell, but there you go. Anyway, long story short, got the correct version of OBS, or the newest version of OBS with its new features and featurettes, and everything seems to be working okay. I may have to adjust my levels, because I did notice that my microphone level seemed quite high comparatively, but apart from that, yeah, everything seems to be fine. Now, in terms of what I want to do, there are several things I want to play with. One is I wanted to have a go at, I just wanted to have a look. Oh, look at that cinnabar, lovely. Spruce saplings, even better. Okay, I wanted to have a look. I need to check whether I've got any. I don't even know where it would be. What if I were... let me have a look. Soul sand. I think what we do, it's sand and rotten flesh, and we need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've never had, oh crap, one more sand. Never had the opportunity in TFC to try and summon a wither, and consequently when we get the skulls, I don't know whether it'll work or not, but we've got almost as many hit points as a bear. We are able to dish out nearly 700 plus damage per hit. More if I take a strength potion, which would be sensible if we actually manage to spawn a wither. And yeah, the curiosity is real. I am very curious as to whether this will work. So we're going to pull together a few bits and pieces. Let's go and have a look, see what we've got in the way of potions first, if we've got any. Strength 2, 1 minute 30, that should be more than adequate. That's regen 2 for 22 seconds. That's regeneration for 1 minute 30. That might be more beneficial. Strength 2, I don't think we need to worry about. Blah, blah, blah. I think we should be good with most of that. Because if we couple that with somewhere abouts, I should have a golden apple. I'm not going to use all of those because I have some uses for those, obviously. And 1, 2, 3 of those. We probably should eat, and then we should probably go and find somewhere relatively safe to try and summon this guy. If, you know, if it works at all. There is every chance that we'll place the structure and nothing will happen. So, on the basis that there's every chance that we'll place a structure and nothing will happen, let us go reasonable distance away, but not so far away that you know, let's not be silly about this. You know, basically, let's go somewhere sensible to try this. Now there is a ravine down there which might be interesting because we can possibly contain him a little bit. Not a lot, because obviously he's a wither. That's again, if he even appears. This may be totally anticlimactic. However, let us not be party poopers. Let us have this experiment. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Those on. We want a potion of strength, potion of regen, and that ready. 1, 2. Oh, it worked. It bloody well worked. Oh, bugger. That was not what I wanted. And he's out. He's there. He's got... and he's insta-kill. Cool. Well, that was singularly entertaining. So we can summon withers. What can we use those for? Beacons. However, the beacon has... yeah, what would work as... hang on, let me go do a swim out. I could jetpack, but why bother? So basically the wither can be summoned, but he has next to no power whatsoever. He's got his 300 hit points, and a longbow will just basically one-shot him. Today we learned. What else can we learn? Let's go find out. I've got some other plans that I've been playing around with the idea of, so let us let's try and find a spot to go and put another one of them into action. Now the other thing I wanted to chat about while we're doing this is we need to start thinking about what we're going to do instead of this, because, well, let's not beat around the bush. We're endgame. We're definitely endgame. We would be endgame even if we couldn't one-shot a wither. We can basically take anything that this thing throws at us. We've still got a little bit of that to play with and do that. So maybe got some episodes left in this. Now there is TerraFirmaCraft, obviously has got a whole load of stuff in it, including the conveyor belts, which we like, and yeah, where are we? The turbines. There's, you know, a whole load of stuff. But again, do we really need that much power? I can generate vast amounts of power, but do I actually need it? I honestly don't know whether we need it. This is me kind of bouncing these thoughts around here because, you know, what do we actually do? Multi-block kinetic IO. Okay, that's the thing. Void inventory. Creative. Okay, that's creative only. So this stuff in this pack, we could like make the chainsaw. It's relatively cheap. In fact, I may actually be tempted to have a bash at the chainsaw. In fact, yeah, I am going to make the chainsaw. That's because I can't see the point of doing the electric sword. It only does 10 damage. It's vanilla damage. The jackhammer could be interesting. We could make that as well. So maybe we should make those. Tool charger, is reasonably cheap. Sulfur block, yeah. So maybe we should go down that route next. Yeah, I think that's probably a good point. If I wanted an item frame, just looking at a bit of leather and sticks, aren't we? I think we can spare a bit of leather for our hard fought and hard won trophy, which I've got one stick too many, but that's fine. Let's go and put this in the living room. And yeah, let's go. And where shall we, Bob? Put you on the wall up there. You're my hard won trophy. I say no, very little use for him, so well, I think you can be our screenshot today. And I'm going to open the shader pack because we'll get a sponsor 6540 can be applied to. I can't believe blah blah blah. So we've got a shader for immersive. Okay. Now again, we could make the immersive engineering weaponry, but I don't think it's going to do the damage. I don't think they're going to have translated that over. It's possible though, so that's a thing we could look at. How are we doing over there? There we go. Have a garnet. Right. Let me start putting some stuff together. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, I think we've got everything we need. So, we're going to start off with a bunch of these. And those are going to go into making 2... okay, that's like, yeah, that would be more appropriate. No? Blah 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 blah. Something wrong here. Oh, okay. 1 2. 1 2 1 2. There we go. 2 of those. Then we're going to have 1 2 1 2 and 1 2, and then that and that makes 2 of those. 2 more iron and a diamond will make the diamond drill, and then we should be good to go and make one of those with that, and 1 2 3. That will give us the saw. Sorry. Pneumatic drill is just like that with a couple of those. I appear to be short a couple of iron. To make the charger we need the sulfuric acid battery. I'm definitely short quite a bit actually. Yeah, right, what were we? Sulfuric acid is 2 copper and 1 of those. I made that, so we got that bit, and then that was that. Goes into that position with 1 2 3, and that makes the tool charger. And if we run over here, we should be able to maybe chargers tools in energy uses energy from batteries. Okay, how the hell do you charge these bloody things then? I would have said that was obvious how you charge them. You stick them in a tool charger. Okay, I need to go and do some learning, don't I? Back in a moment. Alright, I think we got it. Want them. That will give us, oops, no, that and that. We'll take those down the middle and do that. That will give us a Tesla coil. Seems like a highly unsafe way of charging things, but who am I to judge? And if we... no. Do you need to be... oh, there we go, we're getting wireless charge from this, which is pretty cool. It's only going to wirelessly charge these though. Oh no, it's actually charging everything. Oh hello, that's not bad. because, you know, we probably need to find a better place for it. We can run some wire or something and stick it in the middle, but that's charged, that's charged. This is now starting to charge. Basically this, oh god, oh, so what's charging? This. Let's just run over here and do this the quick way, shall we? And then that can actually now start charging. So that gives us an electric chainsaw, which oh, looks cool. Shame it doesn't make a sound, but there you go. And that gives us a jackhammer, which has a strange animation as well. But from this position is that's actually pretty awesome. I like that. We'll take that. We'll leave that where it is. I just want to go and try this out now. It is probably daytime. It looks safe. Let's start off with a saw, shall we? Okay, it doesn't work on TFC blocks. That's a pain. Still, we did learn about the Tesla coil. So, yeah, that doesn't... What about the jackhammer then? That does work, and it works pretty damn quickly. I think we're coming into winter again. Okay, well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad, but that's a shame that the chainsaw doesn't work, but we can't have everything. And we have got the Tesla coil, which is a wireless charging, which is, I was thinking about wireless charging anyway, so that's probably cheaper than what we were originally thinking about. On that note, I think we shall call it an episode. I'm going to put you away. I'm going to keep you because you're actually possibly better than... Look, I wonder if that can be enchanted. Sorry, we're going to have to go and check that out before efficiency 1. There we go. We'll head down to the enchanting hut. I'm not going to put efficiency 1 on it. If I can enchant it, I'll enchant it with efficiency lots. But having an efficiency 1 book is a entertaining way of doing things. Because of course, if we can charge it and enchant it, it has got the advantage over the redstone pick that it doesn't have durability, and it works apparently equally well. No, you can't, but that's okay. Is there such a thing as any upgrades on there? Just that's it for the inserter. I don't think there is the don't think so. Okay, well, you know what, doesn't matter. We've got a new tool. We've killed a wither, and which was so difficult, and we've moved on. So do let me know what kind of things you would like me to continue on. I don't want to just prematurely finish this season, but we are getting very close to the point where I think we've got almost most of what we can do done. Now we could go with the TerraFirmaCraft and continue on with this setup, and down here, because there's still quite a bit of TerraFirmacrafty stuff we could do, including trying the outer lands, if we can work out how to do that. We can get void seeds. We've got the Crimson Rights book, so we could possibly do that. It's, you know, and if it's not something within the pack, is there another pack? Is there a new pack, a new TFC pack, a different TFC pack? Those things. Now I've tried, obviously, remember I have tried TerraFirmaCraft, I think it was, and I've had some issues with some of them. So don't, you know, be offended if I go, I'm not touching that one with somebody else's, you know. But anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.